So you may have heard that Mint, the budgeting app that 3.6 million people have used since 2007 to check their credit score, keep a budget, and track their net worth, is shutting down. Mint was a successful startup that was acquired by Intuit, the bookkeeping and payroll service, for $170 million. Sadly, since being acquired by Intuit, Mint has not really developed further, and Intuit has now announced that Mint will shut down on January 1st, 2024. Existing users will be invited to move their account data to Credit Karma, another Intuit company. But Credit Karma really doesn't do the same thing that Mint did, and thus many former Mint users have been looking for alternatives. And that is where Rocket Money comes in. They are an all-in-one finance platform and one of the obvious alternatives to Mint.com. Rocket Money reached out to me to review their product, so in this video I'm going to go through a load of the features for you, and then you can make up your own mind about their service and if it is right for you. Now, I have been using Rocket Money myself to track my net worth, since it can connect to most financial institutions, so you can have the sum of all of your bank accounts, stocks, 401k, assets like houses, vehicles, crypto, even things like jewelry or collectibles added up in the app. Then the app will subtract your debt, for example, any credit card debt, personal loans, the mortgage or loan on any assets added to the app to give you an accurate net worth figure. This replaces the core feature of Mint.com, and it does it pretty well. Most financial institutions are on there for you to link using Plaid, which is one of the industry standard ways of securely linking external accounts. If you have, say, a mortgage from a much smaller local bank that can't be linked using Plaid, you can still enter the value of the asset and how much you owe on the mortgage for it to be added into your net worth. I added bank accounts with Chase, brokerage accounts with Charles Schwab, multiple credit cards, plus 2 properties, and was able to build up a pretty good picture of my net worth. And it will change in real time with the ups and downs of my stocks, assets, and money in my account or debt that I owe. Let's now look at the budgeting side of Rocket Money, since this also has a set of super useful features. On the main dashboard, Rocket Money shows your spending for the month and how much more or less you have spent compared to the last month. Now for me, it is $6,000 more, but I bought a load of building materials this month and paid for this patio at my investment property, so it's not like I really spent more frivolously. Now, if you click on spending, you can then see the breakdown of all of your spending that month broken into categories, and you may need to do some adjusting here to teach the app what certain payments are. But once you've done that, it becomes very accurate. For example, I had this uncategorized section in my pie chart because my kids' school fees weren't coding as education, so I went in and switched that to education. Now the chart is corrected and I can see how much I'm spending on education each month. Then I had this big cash section. I'd spent over $4,000 using cash or checks in November. $2,600 of that was paying for the labor to lay this patio at my investment property. So I changed the category to business spending, and now you can see this new section for business spending added to my chart. And you can also choose to mark it as tax deductible if you want. Now, if you use credit or debit cards for certain payments, it's typically very accurate. Like if I click into the dining and drinks section, everything here is a restaurant or a fast food place, and it gives you how much you've spent in the category for the past 5 months. So you can see how you're doing. Like here I'm trending downwards in the dining category since I realized a few months ago that I was way overspending on eating out. Like look, I spent over $1,200 on dining in July. If you click that, it then gives you each transaction in the dining category on all of your different cards for that month. We have $143 on Chinese hot pot, $154 on Korean barbecue, $159 on dim sum at the Golden Unicorn in Chinatown, $10 refunded from the Amex Gold Dining Credit, that's good to see. Then we have hot pot again, and oh, what's that? $178 at Hook and Reel Cajun Seafood. It is really good though. But anyway, Rocket Money has helped me get that spending down, and next month, hopefully, it can be even lower. To help you with this, you can create budgets for every category of spending, which all add up to one big budget for the month, and help you control your spending. Rocket Money will warn you if you go over. Like, I've now set my dining budget to $300, and look, I'm $46 over. Next month we'll do it right. Then there's one more really useful feature that is worth mentioning, and that is how Rocket Money can help you cancel your subscriptions. So when Rocket Money finds charges that are recurring subscriptions, like this Ring doorbell monthly fee or this NordVPN monthly fee, you can click through and then click subscription, where Rocket Money will show you how much your monthly payments are adding up to over time. In some cases, it's pretty shocking how much money you are wasting. For some subscriptions, Rocket Money gives you the option to cancel them from their app. If that isn't possible, it gives you all the information you need to cancel, such as a phone number or a customer service email. They also have an option to help you lower certain bills, and you can view your credit score and factors affecting your credit score in the app as well. They have smart savings, where they automatically help you reach certain savings goals, for example, 3 months worth of your expenses, by automatically moving money to an FDIC insured savings account for you, either on autopilot by making micro deposits every few days, or using your own custom schedule. And they will have the ability to transfer data from other apps and a desktop app coming soon. So in conclusion, guys, I found this app really useful for me. I especially like the budgeting section, the ability to categorize payments, label them as tax deductible or not, and also the ability to see how your budget for each spending category is changing over time. I found that to be a very powerful tool. The net worth section was also pretty powerful. It's going to take a little while to set it up if you want it to be really accurate, but it's actually quite fun to make sure every account is in there and see how it changes as you add each account or asset. Now, although I originally downloaded this app because Rocket Money asked me to do a review, I think I will keep on using it. I haven't really paid attention to tracking my budget or net worth before. I've just been like, let's earn as much money as possible and I don't care how much I spend. But, you know, in these times with inflation and stuff, maybe that's not such a good idea. When you see how much money you're bleeding from your account through overspending on restaurants, for example, or subscriptions you could cancel, it's actually really useful. So for me, I think I'm going to keep on using it. If you're interested to see how Rocket Money can replace the functions of Mint, or if you didn't use Mint and you just want to see how it can help you understand your finances better, try out Rocket Money today for free and unlock more features with Premium. Head to rocketmoney.com/Ben or click the link in the video description. In my opinion, it's well worth checking it out, and you can judge for yourself and see what it can do for you. A big thank you to Rocket Money for giving me the opportunity to review their product, and let me know what you think of it in the description below. Please subscribe to the channel for more financial tips and tricks. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.